Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I have something really cool for you guys because today we have the new sneak peek for the Go Pass skin. And that's pretty cool because the Warden is getting another skin. Yes, sadly not the Royal Champion. I mean, it's understandable because the majority of players are not Town 13. So the next skin is going to be for the Warden. And this one is actually looking pretty cool, I have to admit. So far, I didn't really like the Warden skins too much, like the Clockwork, the Primal, or the Party Warden. I don't know, like I like more those fantasy styles, I guess. But this one is actually looking pretty cool, especially like with the animated zap out of the weapon. It looks pretty cool, I have to admit. But my favorite part about this entire skin is as soon as we switch it to air mode, you guys will see it kind of quick why exactly I like the skin that much. So let's enjoy for a couple more seconds the attack animation for the ground warden, and then let's switch over to the air version, because the air version, like, he's flying on a freaking cloud. This is looking so damn cool in my opinion. I don't know, like, this to me is for now my favorite warden skin. I think I will use that on my accounts. But let me guys know, what is your favorite Warden skin so far? And do you guys think about using the new Warden? Let me know down below in the comments. And I'm looking forward to that, to argue about which is the best looking Warden skin. So yeah, to me, like I said, just the Air Warden on its own is already so cool with the cloud. But overall, I like the design. I like it more than the Clockwork, Primal, or the Party Warden personal. But I think that's up to every one of us to decide which one is the best skin out there. And well, let's see. Next thing, the Gold Pass, like I said, is going to end up in a couple of hours, which means like tomorrow. And well, if you consider buying the new Gold Pass, make sure to use a creator code in your creator code option, because it's supporting us a lot, it's helping us a lot, creating all of those content daily for you guys. And if you guys would like to support me and my channel, it's the creator code iTzu. One quick reminder, those codes are working for every Supercell game, and those codes will disappear after 7 days again, so you have to retype it in. It is annoying, but that's how it is. So make sure that you always have like this big C at the top right corner if you want to make sure that you're supporting a creator. If you want to support me, you need the creator code iTzu. Thank you guys so much for that. And now I want to talk about something before we're getting into the attacks, and I want to talk about like a quick Q&A which I will do at 6 p.m. CST, which means this is going to happen on the Tribe server, on the Tribe Gaming Discord server. The link for that is in the comments, in the pinned comment. And how this will work is all of you guys can join over there, and then you guys can like send me questions. I will answer those on voice. And if you're kind of quick, over 30 minutes are planned for the Q&A. If you're kind of quick, maybe if there are a couple of Town 13s coming, and if you're posting a couple of bases, we can talk over them a little bit as well. So just overall, having a great time. That's like the biggest thing about this event. And well, like I said, you have to join the Tribe Discord server, and you have to be there in time to make sure that you're sending your questions, everything 6 p.m. CEST. And I hope I will see you guys there. And let's get started finally with some attacks. I mean, it's already nearly 4 minutes of the video's passed, and we haven't done a single attack. Let's get started with that right now, and let's see what we can do in Legend, because I have decided to play a little bit more Legend League this season again. I mean, I said this basically last season already, but I feel like on this season I was really disappointed once again. I feel like whenever there's a huge Supercell tournament / qualifier and I'm not doing too well, I feel like I need the motivation back. So that's why I'm going to push in Legend again. Need the training back to get on top again. And I think pushing a Legend helps a lot. And one thing which we're going to use a little bit more at this end is Zeppelin Lalo. Why don't use it? I want to get better at Lalo anyway, and Zeppelin Lalo is a great way to do so, because it's kind of beginner friendly. Because when you took out such a big portion of the base already, most of the time the Lalo isn't too hard, and you don't have that many spells to place, which is kind of easy and like attacker friendly. If you have normally like a Sui Lalo, for example, and you have to keep track of 1 million spells, 1 million troops, it's kind of rough and it's really hard to execute. So this is why I like the Zeppelin Lalo personally a lot. So now I have to think about on this specific attack what to do next, because I mean, we took already out a huge part of the base, but one thing which is kind of fortunate, I have basically no clue on how we should get the like where I should place the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion at this point I have no clue where to place. If I place it at the 6 o'clock side, she will get melted out of the ground expo. And in the Single Inferno Tower, I mean, it's kind of the same way. Like, the Single Inferno Tower is going to melt her, so that's not the best thing either. So I just sent her in. I hope I would get kind of the scatter shot with her Royal Shield, which was not the case. But I had to go for something, I guess. So yeah, let's get started with the Lalo. We're doing that from the right side. And I did not get the Town Hall, which is kind of obvious. But one thing which I planned for, since we're not facing any heroes at this point in the back end, like no Queen and no Royal Champion, I thought, okay, let's just save the Slammer and make sure that the Slammer is taking down the Town Hall. That was kind of my goal from this point. So we had to wait for getting close to 50%. Now we were on like 41, 44%. And we used the haste anyway, so we're getting kind of quick in those percentage, into the percentage direction where we wanted to head. And now the Slammer is taking down the Town Hall without I have to use anything like Warden ability or spell wise. And yeah, even though on the back end most of my troops are going around the scatter, even though like the scatter has 0 HP, now it's down. We still have one Hound which is not popped yet, and we still have the Slammer which hasn't opened yet. So this is going to be a nice and easy triple for us. And well, I think we can keep going on that. Like I said, Zeppelin Lalo is super fun. And we did that quite some attacks yesterday in the stream as well. Like, if you want to check out my streams, mainly they're in German, but like whenever I see like one of the English comments flying by in the chat, I try to answer the questions if there are any. And yeah, it's kind of rough to do like everything which I do in like 2 languages and stream in 2 languages and everything. It's just taking too much time. I can't do that. I'm really sorry, guys. So yeah, so let's get back to the next attack. And once again, I feel like that's so common, that people having those scatter shots stacked around the clan castle. It happened to me so often, Legend that I see that. So that's something which we can do for sure. Now the only thing we have to think about where to place our heroes. Like, that's why I'm not starting right away. This is why I'm taking some time. I mean, the zap placement is kind of obvious on this one, because you can easily zap the 2 scatters and then just earthquake the entire expo farm and the eagle. Like, the HP we took away on this one is crazy. Now I was thinking, okay, let's just trade my own king and my queen versus the enemy queen, and then we save the ice golem and my own royal champion, and let's just trade that for the enemy royal champ. Like, then we have everything out of the way. That should look kind of good, so let's do that. And yeah, let's use the wall breakers on the right side to make sure that we're getting rid of that air defense, which would be huge for us. And then we have way better pathing as well for our Lalo, which would be kind of nice as well. Then the ice golem from the left side, in addition with the royal champion waiting, so the enemy royal champion is locking on my own royal champion. And well, from this point on, I just have to wait for my heroes to die, and then we can get started with the Lalo. That's kind of it. So my queen is taking out some more buildings, royal champion ability. Sadly, we didn't got any sweepers down, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. And then we're just starting to the bottom side, because the eagle's over there with the Lalo. We have 3 hounds for tanking purposes, and we have the Slammer as well for tanking. So we have a lot of things we could start off with. And yeah, just get kind of heavy into the bottom, and then just like keep spreading those loons into the bottom section of the base. We still have a haste spell which I'm using kind of early, just to make sure that we're getting through this high HP hit point, like high HP area kind of quickly. The eagle is shooting one more time, and now there's 1 hound flying across. I don't know if I think the hound wasn't the best decision to drop that early, but now I have to freeze the sweeper and the town hall together, which is kind of nice for us that it's possible. One more time the freeze. The tornado trappers over there as well, which isn't too bad to be honest, because we have still tons of loons over there. Then just the warden ability as soon as we're getting into the town hall. And from this point on, just like drop clean up, make sure that time isn't an issue. We have 1 minute left on the clock, and now our loons are like getting kind of like in a strange pathing. Like, first off going to the bomb tower, then like back. I think I should have saved a couple of loons, but in the end, this shouldn't be any problem for us, because we still have the haste spell for the back end. Our Slammer is still not opened yet, so that's huge for us. Using the haste spell, Slammer is getting opened because of the Black Mine. Dragon is coming out, Loons are coming out, and this should be a next triple for us. So let's go, Zeppelin Lalo. It's super fun. Try it on your own. And one quick reminder, if you want to join the Q&A, make sure to join the Discord server down below in the pinned comment. This is kind of important, on the Tribe Discord, not on my own, on the Tribe Discord server. And well, see you guys there, 6 p.m. CEST. Otherwise, we'll see you guys back, or I see you guys back in the next video tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.